Hello and welcome. I'm here with the lead water filtration expert at Pure Newcastle and the host of the documentary Newcastles Tap Water. And we're also here with John. He was the producer of this documentary and also the lead researcher. On the sign there by the purification plant, it says Newcastle Purification Plant. Yeah.
So we add stuff to make it cleaner.
Yeah, that's not very pure water when you're adding chemicals and whatnot. Pure water. But so just quickly, what's the difference between purified and treated water?
See, purified water, I don't like purified water. It is an aggressive, unstable, I want to say chemical, but it's not. Is it a chemical? It's an aggressive, unstable substance, because if you've taken everything out of water, made it H2O, then it's unstable, because that's not the way it is in nature, because that's why you have so much minerals in water. As it sulfurs, it attracts minerals and whatever it can to stabilize itself. So if you would send purified water through an asbestos concrete pipe, you're going to be drinking asbestos concrete till you're blue because it's going to suck it right out of that pipe.
Luckily they're not sending.
Luckily they're not sending purified water. Purified water is also, it's very susceptible to microbiological issues. So if one speck of pollen can get in that can grow into a massive microbial or bacterial issue. So luckily it's incorrect. So purified water is, we have done it before because we needed to for specific, mostly lab environments, in the medical.
Yeah, and medical, I wanted to say, when doctors prescribe purified water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have dealt with that, but for us, we don't purify water. We do purify water in certain cases, but then we reintroduce minerals into that water.
Yeah,
and
when it's for human consumption.
When it's for human consumption.
Because you need that.
And if it's not used immediately, it's also, if there's not any sterilization method like ultraviolet light or something at the source of, at the source where you're using it, there are other methods where we do sterilize
keep it sterile.
Keep it sterile.
I just want to throw in that you guys taught me this when I first started at Pure. It's the concept of water is thirsty.
Yeah.
Right? So it's the whole idea of pure H2O wants to saturate itself. And this is science. I've since read up a lot about osmosis. Some of our viewers might know of the reverse osmosis water. But reverse osmosis is exploiting the natural phenomenon of osmosis, which is the process of pure water attracting minerals and stuff to itself, to saturate itself, to become a somewhat
stable.
isotonic, they call it an isotonic fluid. But isotonic I'm using very lightly because that all depends on where the water is, right? If it's in a river, isotonic is different to if it's in the human body because the environment's different. But that's the point, is that water wants to balance itself out with its environment. It saturates itself with its environment. And that's why we don't like pure water, because it's going to come into your body and just suck stuff out of your body instead of deposit good stuff into your body.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. We want people to stay safe while drinking water, but also have healthy water.
Yeah, so quick infomercials. We're going to go over to the shops quickly. So if you have a reverse osmosis system, phone us. The number will appear at the bottom of the screen, 0611 77 3514. If you're drinking reverse osmosis water, there's still time. We can save you. No, well, I'm putting it lightly, but yeah, we've come to know that people really trust reverse osmosis systems. We use it in certain processes, in certain applications, but that water, as you say, is thirsty. If you're drinking reverse osmosis water, that wants to, and I'm not a medical doctor, let's put it out there, It wants to balance itself out, grabbing the electrolytes out of your body. When you go to the toilet, you lose what you got from your food and so on. So if you have a reverse osmosis system, you don't need to throw it out. You can just put a mineralizer to put the minerals back into the water, to stabilize the pH, to just make it less thirsty and stabilize that liquid you're drinking.
Yeah.
Will go a long way.
I'm David, fellow director at Integrity Pure Newcastle, and that's us.